Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I'm going to show you a super fun little appetizer on a stick. We're making corn dog shrimp. That's right, it's shrimps wrapped in corn dogs. Not exactly that, but it's just as good as that sounds, and maybe even better. Step one, we're gonna make a batter. I've got my dry ingredients here, which is cornmeal, flour, baking powder, and some special secret spices. And just gonna add egg and some milk. And this is a little bit simpler of a recipe for batter than the corn dog video that I put up a while back. Allows the flavor of the shrimp to come through a little bit more than the corn dog one would. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside while we prep the shrimp. Okay, now you can buy shrimp that have already been peeled and deveined, but you're gonna pay at least a couple more dollars a pound for them. So I find it's easy enough to shell them on your own. So I've got here just a whole shrimp. Just wanna kind of grab the legs and peel it back. And the shell really comes off easily. And then once you get down to the tail, we're gonna use the pinching muscles and grab it like that direction, and just kind of give it a little pinch. The tail pops off, and there's your little shelled shrimp. Shelled shrimp. Okay, so once we've got our shrimpies peeled, you just want to take a really small sharp knife and just really barely cut through the back side of it. This one actually is clean, so lucky us. Some of them will have the little veiny thing in there, like this one. So this is kind of, and just use your little knife tip to gently pull that out. All right, and then here I've got the rest of my little shrimpies that I've already prepared. So we're just gonna throw them on some skewers. All right, to skewer these, I like to put 2 on a skewer at once. So I've got 2 little guys, and I'm just gonna make them hug and kiss real sweetly, just like that. Or something a little dirtier, I'm sure you can imagine. And then just hold them flat and try to get the skewer through the center of this little parcel shrimp package. There we go. So just like that. And if you're using the colossal shrimp, you could just straighten them out and skewer one shrimp at a time. Oh, God, I do that all the time. Don't even think about it. Okay, so we'll just keep doing that with these little guys. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle these with just a little bit of salt. We've got salt in the batter, but just want to make sure everything's seasoned well. And just dip these little monsters in here. And I've got my oil heated up to about 365. Anywhere between like 350 and 365 will be okay. Give it a little twirl to let the excess drop off. And drop it in. It's really that simple. Okay. We're just gonna let these fry for maybe 3 minutes or so until they're really nice and golden brown and puffed up like little hush puppies on a stick. And just kind of, play with them a little bit, flip them over, get all the sides browned evenly. All right, dude. Oh my God, look at that. That is so fun looking. Okay, so I'm gonna let these cool for a minute. And these actually seem to taste better if you don't serve them super hot right out of the fryer and just let them sit there for maybe a minute and cool off. Obviously, it's a little safer too. But while they are still hot and a little bit oily, I'm gonna sprinkle them with a little bit more salt, just because fried things benefit from that generally. And I don't know, I figure when you're frying something, might as well go whole hog. Okay, I've got a couple dipping sauces for these. This one is a cherry chipotle that I made with some hard apple cider and a little bit of lemon juice. And I'll put the recipe for that on my website. It's really easy to make. And also remember that printable recipes are always available at hilahlcooking.com for anything that I make a show about. So cherry chipotle, it's nice and spiced and a little bit sweet. And then I've got some honey mustard with some horseradish that I'm just mixing up here. And that's just yellow mustard and honey and a little bit of horseradish and some grainy mustard too. So there's a couple options. I think like a tartar sauce would be really great. You could even just squeeze some lemon over the top. remoulade, barbecue sauce. I could think of lots of different things that these would be good with. So if you have any great ideas, leave them in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna try one and hopefully not burn myself super bad. Super bad. Okay, I'm just gonna bite into it. Sans sauce. First of all, let's see how it is. So good. It's like a combination of fried shrimp and a really badass hush puppy. Dudes, wow, this is really good. I'm very happy with this. I hope you try it. I think this would be a really fun thing for like your Super Bowl game days or, you know, whatever, just like a fun thing for parties and stuff like that. Really, really great. So I hope you try it. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. And thanks so much for watching. Please thumbs up and favorite and all that stuff. And remember, check HilahCooking.com for the recipes for the sauces and also printable recipe for the shrimp corn dogs. So thanks again, and I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.